From howdystranger.net, this is the Doc Writer Report. We're on the journal page looking at docs, rent control. This was just analysis of the return you need to get on development before you have all these controls. So 120 million to develop 250 units comes down to 481,000 per unit. Call it 482. Return on investment 5.91. So investors need to make enough money that makes the alternative less desirable. So 4% on a treasury, 5% for this extra 2% yield. It's just not worth the headache. So developers pull out of cities like Boston, New York because of these controls. Limits the supply, increases the price. And I wanted to also address this diaper grift from Governor Newsom. So if you go to howdystranger.net, go to essays, the article's titled Diaper Grift. So the press releases a feel-good story for Mother's Day, free diapers for needy families. No one wants needy families not to have diapers. It's a feel-good story. But then when you look at the numbers, you're like, well, you could just cut taxes and people would have more money in their own pockets to make their own purchasing decisions to buy their own diapers. So let's look at the economics here. This is a 2-year allocation, 80 million diapers, 12.5 million. So 15 cents per diaper in direct acquisition. But it's not just acquisition, it's all the overhead. So you're talking state administration, warehousing, the bureaucracy, and it comes down to 50 cents per diaper, which is higher than what we paid for diapers on Amazon delivered, 46 cents. So when you have the private market, the price discovery and choice allows people to better their lives because they can buy products cheaper. But when you let the state allocate funds, it just doesn't work. But it feels good and people vote for it, which is just baffling. So let's look at this baby to baby, they're $990. Their COO makes $240,000. Net revenue from their gala, $2.4 million. Their net assets, $70 million. And they have like over 600 in-kind donations. If you look at their 990, they're well organized and well connected. And so you look at their board, and you can see all this on the website. These are all connected Hollywood celebrities and politicians. It's called grift. And so they outsource to the nonprofit. This solves the political problem of a cash handout, because it's not a handout. It's contract management, reporting requirements, monitoring, compliance, brand stewardship. All this adds costs, and you can get the same product for 43 cents instead of 50 cents. So it's the private allocation that is beneficial. The nonprofits benefit, the one vendor baby to baby benefits, the social capital, the budgets, justification. All this is allocation based on a select few. So you could get better outcomes if they just put the money in your pocket and you buy your own damn diapers. The Presidential Physical Fitness Award is back. I guess it was on a hiatus after Obama, but everybody's doing push-ups. I mean, that's not a bad thing. The job numbers look great. We got 109,000 ADP report, 115,000 jobs added for April, down from 185,000 added for March. This is total non-farm employment. Job openings down 56,000 for March, and the latest Treasury debt level actually went down month over month because of You know that month's April taxes. But we're at 38,918,837,926,582.90 as of May 8th. The Strait of Hormuz. I looked at the latest. It's not 7. I think it's down to like 2. So not looking good. Job openings. We talked about manufacturing PMI up 8.1% for April. So above 50 is expanding. Below 50 is contracting. So we're at 52.7 for April. Up year over year, 8.2. Month over month is the same. So this is the monthly economic indicator based on a survey. A reading above 50 indicates expansion. Below indicates contraction. Trade deficit up 4.3%. You can see, imports going up, both going up, but basically that deficit's still high, up 4.3% month over month, but down 55% year over year. So clearly doing something correct. Home sales up month over month 7.4%, 682,000, up from 635,000 in February. Waymo trips per week. This is something I'm starting to track because you see robo-taxis everywhere, and it's not a linear curve, but Moore's law, one of the laws where it's exponential growth. You're seeing Waymos everywhere. So for March, 500,000 trips per week, up from 10,000 in December, or from 2025. So that's a 4,900% increase.